What's up, everybody? Welcome to 133 of the Monday Night Wars. I forgot the word episode. I am
You've done that in each episode or each recording today.
And joining me, as always, is Jmack Gaming.
I like the little pause there. It gives my name more emphasis and more.
It gives it more suspense.
More pizzazz to it, you know?
More pizzazz.
You know what I'm saying?
P-I-Z-Z-A.
Yeah. You spelled it wrong, but yeah.
Yeah, and you're eating pizza.
I'm done eating pizza.
Oh, well, you know, I hope you grab some more pizza because we're in for a treat today with this episode of Nitro.
All right. Before we get into this episode of WCW Nitro, leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button if you have not. Let's get to 300 if we're not by this episode of recording. And if we are, let's get to 370.
Get to 370 subscribers. We will do the 370 stream.
Yeah. What will be at the 370 stream, Chad?
Me and you.
And what
who
else?
knows? Maybe if someone else wants to be on it. Who knows?
There will be food. There will be drinks. There will be fireworks. And there will be TEW.
Yes.
We'll do whatever you guys want.
Exactly.
Like running the show now. Let's run the show. Chad, tell me about this match right here.
So, just to showcase some cruiserweights, we got 6 defeating Homicide and 742 with a tombstone.
Yeah, a tombstone in a fucking cruiserweight match.
Yep.
All right.
How about you explain your pre-show now?
Well, look. Okay, I wanted to get these former WWF superstars in the win column here in WCW because you don't pay attention to them. And what better way than having them defeat former WCW World Tag Team Champions? So Savio and Miguel take out Chef and Bobby Eaton Pancakes. And look at that, Savio Vega, best in-ring performer. So,
oh man,
suck it.
Maybe I've been missing something.
You have. You've been Let's just run the show.
91. All right. So the match starts. Raven is in the ring. He has a microphone. He says, "Last week I made my return to Nitro, and I showed everybody how great and how big of a deal I am when I beat Hulk Hogan clean in the middle of the ring. I proved that I am destined for gold. I am going to be the man." And then I was attacked by a man I once called a friend, and Billy Kidman. "So Billy, I want to get out here. I want you to come out here right now so I can have a word with you." So Billy comes out. And Raven says, "Billy, I want to know why you attacked me after my match against Hulk Hogan." And Billy says, "Why? Why? Because I'm sick of you. I was the reason why the flock broke up, all right? I was the biggest deal in that stable, and I thought I was finally out of your shadow. And then you come here, and you beat Hulk Hogan on your first night, and we're supposed to think it's some big deal. Well, guess what, Raven? I don't give a damn who you beat, because you haven't beaten me, all right? I'm a former Cruiserweight champion, the best Cruiserweight champion we have ever had, and I am the reason people tune in every single week to Nitro. So you know what, Raven? Until you can get on my level, you need to go back to the B show where you belong." And Raven says, "Billy, how many victories over Hulk Hogan do you have? And while we're on the subject, how many championships do you have? Because if my calculations are correct, I've got more than you do, which means I am the best. And you know what, Billy? If you want to prove yourself, how about next week you go one-on-one against me, and we'll see who is the better man." So next week, Raven versus Billy Kidman.
I like it. I like it.
Good. I'm glad you like it.
I don't like this.
All right. Now, I really thought this was going to do better. In a decent match, Steven Regal defeats Kurt Hennig in 8:46 with a submission. Kurt Hennig will probably give me his notice after this show. I really hope not, but I could see it happening.
Come to Papa.
Did not want to do the job this week.
No, he did not. Not to Steven Regal.
Holy shit! How did they do that well? So Luger and Batista are in the ring. They've got both. They're both of them are holding on to each end of the television championship, and Lex Luger says, "I am the total package, and this is my best friend. And we were successful at Arcade, and we were successful last week. We're the greatest television champions of all time." Vicious says, "So we're gonna extend the olive branch to a stand of this locker room and have them come out and challenge one of us. He can pick his opponent, and we are gonna put the television championship on the a fighting champion." And so they get in the ring and they're waiting, and then Davey Boy Smith's music hits.
They have a match.
And they have a match. And at about, they had good heat and decent wrestling. Sid Vicious attacked Davey Boy Smith in 11:55 by pinfall with a power bomb. During that match, we had Lex Luger run in and attack British Bulldog, and that is the reason why he lost. But Sid Vicious makes defense number 4 of the World Television title.
I said 4 defenses. Jeez Louise.
Hey, from a jobber tag team to champions, brother.
To a point where you wanted to give me Sid Vicious for nothing, to now he's champion.
Well, listen, right? This is over. This works. So we're backstage, and Hulk Hogan is looking at himself. He's looking at himself in the mirror, and he's wearing his black NWO gear. And Bischoff comes in, and he says, "Hulk, listen, all right. I know you haven't been yourself lately. No, we lost Nash, we lost Brett, we lost the whole NWO. And listen, I know you're still doubting yourself after your loss last week." And Hogan says, "Doubting myself, brother? I'm not doubting myself, brother. I'm Hulk Hogan. I am the greatest wrestler in the entire world, Jack. I don't doubt myself. I'm just thinking maybe I need to take a step away and really think about if I want to do this anymore, brother." And Bischoff says, "Listen, Hulk, listen. All right, you're crazy. All right, you're the money. You're the face of this company. You are the reason people tune in every single week, and I can't lose you. So you know what? To prove to prove that you're still the man, to prove that you're great, I'm putting you in a number 1 contenders match tonight. All right, it's gonna be you versus Sting, and if you beat Sting tonight, you will face Goldberg instead of Sting, as Sold Out. All right, and you've got this. You're the Hulkster. I'm not worried. You're the leader of the NWO, or what used to be the NWO. But you know what? I bet after you beat Goldberg, you end the streak, and you take that championship and sling it upon your shoulders, I bet the people will be crawling to rejoin the NWO, and we will once again have all the power. Now, too sweet me." And Hogan looks at the Too Sweet and just walks away.
Oh, wow. Wow. A little dissension right there. All right. I like it. Oh, no.
So before this match starts, we got a video package of last week when Chris Kanyon was jumped by Mortis. And now that we all remember that happened. We have this match. And about that, decent wrestling, but not much. Mortis defeats Just Incredible with a choke slam.
Yeah, Mortis is a thing.
Yes.
This is a thing.
And then after that match, Chris Kanyon comes out and he grabs a microphone and he says, "Mortis, all right, I don't know who is behind that mask, but I know whoever's behind that mask is going to get their ass kicked at Sold Out because I got it officially made with Bischoff. And it's going to be Chris Kanyon versus Mortis in a hair versus mask match."
Ooh, that's interesting. All right.
And then Mortis laughs, and then slams Chris Kanyon. All right.
Hey, your
so,
big announcement.
We go to commercial, and we come back, and it's a video montage.
205 Live, brother.
And it starts off, it shows all these incredible cruiserweights flying through the air, doing death-defying stunts, right? And it says, the WCW Cruiserweight Division, the most exciting wrestling on television. These people are the backbone, the workhorses of professional wrestling. They're unbelievable. And starting next month, they will get their own tournament the Cruiserweight Classic.
Ooh,
Which cruiserweight will take home this coveted trophy and prove why they are the best cruiserweight in the world? We have scattered the globe, and we have found some of the greatest cruiserweights in the world, like Rey Mysterio, the Ultimo Dragon, and Drago, while also finding some legends like Jushin Thunder Liger, Juventud Guerrera, while finding some other up-and-coming talents such as Chavo Guerrero, Christopher Daniels, and Homicide, and many, many more. So make sure you tune in next month to the Cruiserweight Classic.
okay. Not where I thought you were going with that, but I'm pleasantly surprised.
But where'd you think I was going with it?
I thought it was just going to be like a new show or something, like a...
205 Live!
I really thought it was 205 Live, but you fucking jacked a different idea.
Listen, I can't afford to have another show.
Is it just going to be those 8 guys, or should we wait?
No, it's going to be more. I don't know exactly how much yet. I actually have it kind of booked already. I have a lot of guys that I want to have on there, but I also have backup plans in case I can't get them. Okay. So that's why I want another month, so I have a couple more weeks to really book it out. But yeah, it's coming, the Cruiserweight Classic. And we come back, and some men who will be featured in that Cruiserweight Classic. Chavo, Ultimo, Jushin, Rey, and Tajiri. And Eddie grabs a microphone after this and says, I was offered to be in the Cruiserweight Classic. And he says that as he's holding his global championship, and he says, but to be quite honest, I'm above the cruiserweights. I am better than the cruiserweights. Those peons don't deserve to be in the ring with Eddie Guerrero. Just like Jushin Liger didn't deserve to be in the ring against me at Starrcade. And look what happened. I beat him. I destroyed Jushin Thunder Liger. And people are saying, oh, that was the best match of the night. It was the best match of the night because Eddie Guerrero decided it to be the best match of the night. And now I'm teaming up with my nephew, Chavo, the future of the business, and the Cruiserweight champion, Ultimo Dragon. And we're taking on Rey Mysterio, the former Cruiserweight champion, Jushin Thunder Liger, the washed-up Jushin Liger, and some kid whose name I've forgotten. But listen, all right, I'm letting you all know, this year, 1999 is going to be the year of Eddie Guerrero. I'm going to make this global championship the must-see belt. All right, Goldberg who? All right, Chris Jericho who? Eddie Guerrero is what this business is built upon, because I am the best damn wrestler, and I feel like every person in this company has said it at least once, but I am the best wrestler in the world, and I'm going to prove it, and I'm going to start right now. And then Jushin, Rey, and Tajiri come out.
And they have a match.
And it has good wrestling. It has decent reaction from the crowd. And Eddie Guerrero, Chavo Guerrero, Ultimo Dragon defeat Liger, Mysterio, and Tajiri in a 48 when Eddie Guerrero defeated Liger with a frog splash.
Pins Liger again.
Yep.
Oh, 69 nice.
After that match, Eddie Guerrero beats the living Jesus out of Yoshihiro Tajiri.
He deserves better.
We're backstage, and Sting is asked about his upcoming match with Hulk Hogan. And he says, listen, all right, I respect Eric Bischoff. He's a great man. We've had our differences in the past, but I respect what he's done for this company, and I respect what he's doing tonight, Chiro. And I respect what he's done for me, because I need a good warm-up for Goldberg. And what better way to get a warm-up than beating Hulk Hogan? I'm not even going to break a sweat tonight, all right? You talk about somebody who's past his prime, Hulk Hogan, all right? The NWO leader. Well, I don't see the NWO anymore. The only thing I see are the people who are wearing the Sting masks in the audience and the people who are buying my T-shirts, not Hulk Hogan. So, Hulk, tonight, after I beat you in under a minute, I'm going to go on to Sold Out, and I'm going to right the wrong of the fluke that was Goldberg's win.
Ooh. Next segment.
But first, we have the advertised tag team title rematch between the Hardys and the Dudley Boys. In a bout that had decent wrestling but little heat, the Hardys defeat the Dudleys in a 2v2, 2 out of 3 falls match. 2 straight falls, with the final happening with Jeff Hardy defeating Devon with the Omega event. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe on a cruise ship. Who knows? But the Hardy Boys make defense number 2 of the WCW Nitro Tag Team titles. And I think that's going to put the Dudley Boys a little bit down. Probably towards the end of the line now with Tag Team Championships. The Hardys did beat them. It was a good feud, but I think it's time for the Hardys to move on. And as we say that, the Road Warrior, Animal, and Hawk come out, and they attack Jeff and Matt Hardy.
Wow. So the LOD coming out.
And they motion around their waists that they want Tag Team Gold. And our main event, and about that unbelievable heat and superb wrestling, Sting defeated Hollywood Hulk Hogan in 7:31 by pinfall. So Sting is still #1 contender after he beat Hulk Hogan. So this match is over with. Sting is celebrating in the ring, like really hamming it up. He's doing like the Hulk Hogan poses. He's like ripping off his. She's like motioning. He's gonna rip off his shirt. And then Goldberg comes up behind him, and he looks at Hogan, and Hogan looks at Goldberg, and Hogan is like distraught. Like Hogan's like flabbergasted. He can't believe he lost. And then Goldberg starts, and they brawl all the way to the back. And Hogan is in the ring. He's looking around, and people are chanting like Hollywood, 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 and Hulk's looking around, and he takes off his NWO bandana and he puts it in the middle of the ring, and then the crowd start chanting, "Please don't go." Please don't go. In the middle of the ring, and then the crowd, the even louder the chants are saying, "Please don't go, Hollywood, please don't go." And then he takes off his NWO boots and he leaves those in the middle of the ring, and he looks at the fans and he waves, and then he leaves. And in the middle of the ring, we get Hogan's boots, bandana, and sunglasses to close the show.
What? Did Hogan just retire?
Who knows, man? You're going to tune in next week to Nitro. Who knows?
Dude, he's going to come back as shitty yellow and red Hogan, isn't he?
Who knows, man?
86. Nice.
All right.
Nice.
All right, so
I let you get this one, brother.
Nitro had the best show of the Monday nights, so we'll just keep that up. 1999, New Year, same outcome. Monday Night Nitro.
Who had the best show of the year? Of the game
Good
set,
night, everybody.
Game set in your house 98 was the best show of the year of any company.
I don't care what the game says.
All right, get the fuck out. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to even argue with you. You don't care what the game says, but the game says gives you a higher rating, but you're going to brag about it.
Listen, all right, you're wrong.
Leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, put it in the chat, put in the comments that you hate Chad, and I'll see you for episode 134 of Thunder, where we see the development of Hall and Nash. What a fresh new storyline that is. Remember, fuck the revival.
Oh no.